to call first our first participant, Akshita from Amity University, Noida. Her title is Alexithymia and Internet Addiction Among Young Adults.
I'm Akshita, and I'm a PhD scholar from Amity University, ITES department. And my guide name is Professor Dr. Rupali Sharma, ITES department, Amity University, Noida. And she helped me with my research paper, and she's the backbone of my research paper. So yes, so my title is Alexithymia and Internet Addiction Among Young Adults. So abstract states that the study aims to investigate alexithymia and internet addiction among young adults. The hypothesis states that there would be a significant relationship among alexithymia and internet addiction among young adults. Also, there would be a significant difference between on the level of alexithymia among males and female young adults. Initially, I took 170 sample of 18 to 25 years, from which I selected 100 participants, 50 males and 50 female young adults, who scored more than 40 on internet addiction test by Dr. Kimberly Young through purposive sampling method. The tools used were internet addiction tests and developed by Dr. Kimberly Young and Toronto Alexithymia Scale by Bagby, Parker, and Taylor in 1994. The results concluded that the alexithymia had positively correlation with internet addiction among young adults, wherein it was observed that alexithymia was more significantly prevalent in males than female young adults. The results would help in understanding the increasing issue of this internet addiction and could be the predisposing factor of internet addiction among young adults. Also, in investigating and understanding own internet usage and self-assessment. So, as for the introduction, let's start with internet addiction. So, internet addiction was defined by Dr. Kimberly Young as the pathological use of internet as problematic internet use. He described internet addiction as the online related activity of using social networking, surfing, or playing online games combined with compulsive behavior, which interferes with personal life and moreover cause extreme stress to the family members, friends, loved ones, and work environment. Internet addiction is also called internet dependency and compulsivity. Katankaya stated that nowadays young adults have a need of express themselves, but as they have sense of fear of being negatively evaluated, so they make the new and safe world on the internet, and they become a prey of internet addiction. So major types of internet addiction, which I researched and searched through ROLs, the review of literatures, were cybersex, net surfing, compulsion, online addiction, general addiction, social networking sites, scrolling, even online gaming. Causes of internet addiction comprises of social influence, social anxiety, introversion, emotional vulnerability, compulsive behavior, and a very coping mechanism, because they make a very coping mechanism of them, which is a safe environment for them to express. The diagnosis of problematic internet use is indicated with some of the basic symptoms described by Young in 1998. The major things which he described were internet preoccupation, spending excessive time on internet for personal happiness, constant attempts to control or stop the urge to use internet, depressed or irritable mood while trying to control the urge, using internet longer than before, rising the loss of other important things, which includes personal relationship, job, career, even schooling, lying to family members or friends for internet usage, find internet as a way of escape problems from the dysphoric mood. So after internet addiction, I came up with the variable of alexithymia. Alexithymia is defined as the inability to express and identify own feeling and emotion and of others too. People with alexithymia often show disrupt emotional and social attachment and have poor interpersonal relationship, which they find having difficulty in empathizing with people and appreciating what other feels. psychotherapist Peter Stepnios coined the term alexithymia from the Greek word "no word for emotion," which is associated with normal emotional deregulation and difficulty in understanding, managing, and guiding their self-behavior in understanding own feelings. Toronto alexithymia scale is combined of difficulty in identifying and distinguishing feelings of bodily sensations, difficulty in explaining the feelings of others, a practical and external oriented cognitive style, and also restriction in imagination with lack of fantasies and daydreaming. So as we have talked about alexithymia, these are the major characteristics which comprises of alexithymia. I have summarized it like here: difficulty in understanding and identifying different types of feeling, less knowledge of what is causing those feelings because they don't know what are those feelings, what are those emotions, and what are the major elements which are causing those feelings. Difficulty in expressing those feelings and emotions, and also recognizing the non-verbal cues in others. There is a kind of rigid imagination and restricted style of thinking, hypersensitivity towards physical sensation, and social detachment from social connection with others. So internet is an online communication which gives individual a powerful advantage to be anyone they want with minimum or no history of oneself or least expectation from others. It gives opportunity to individual who have problem in making friends or communicating their inner feelings and thoughts into real life to create an online persona which gives them an opportunity to make friends and express their inner thoughts and desires to their online friends. This can easily express and communicate their feelings as it becomes their voice, and they feel that their voice has been heard, and later they come into the control of this online life and get attached to it. Slowly and steadily, these feelings turn into habit and later take shape of addiction. These people always want to express themselves, but due to alexithymic traits, they feel a fear of communication with others. This fear may have been due to the experiences of being judged, or even their personality traits. So this controls and stop them to communicate their feeling and issues with others, and it becomes too difficult for them to take a step. And this fear slowly becomes so emotionally disturbing that they want to be socially isolated and don't want to talk to people and limit their social relations. The young adults are the most prone individuals who are suffering from and facing these problems these days. And by creating online persona, they find a way to satisfy their need of communication. If one take online persona away, the addict has no method to meet this need of communication and even becomes agitated. Moreover, internet addicts, there is also a need that internet online persona fills. And this need has always existed in them before the addiction. Later, it becomes a way out and it converts into a coping mechanism to deal with the issue, and it becomes a need. Online communication helps them to work with this fear and maintain the relationship they want to express. Now, I would like to go about the methodology I used. So the aim was to investigate alexithymia and internet addiction among young adults. The two hypotheses I made were there would be a significant relationship between alexithymia and internet addiction among young adults, and there would be a difference on the level of alexithymia among young adults, male and female. As I told you, that I took 170 sample size of 18 to 25 years, from which 100 I selected 50 males and 15 female young adults through purposive sampling method who scored more than 40 on alexithymia on internet addiction test by Dr. Kimberly Young. Data was interpreted and concluded later. So the tools used were internet addiction test by Dr. Kimberly Young, which is a 20-item scale and has a good test retest and validity, test retest reliability and good convergent validity. Also for alexithymia, Toronto alexithymia scale was used, which was developed by Bagby, Parker, and Taylor. 20-item scale, and it also has a good test retest reliability and adequate level of convergent validity. So the results are here. So for the table 1, these are the correlation values between internet addiction and alexithymia among young adults. The correlation value was 0.02 between alexithymia and internet addiction, which is positive in nature and is significant at 0.01 level and 0.05 level both. For table 2, this is the T table in which there is a difference in female and male. The mean of female was 59 and the mean for males was 61.4. The T came out to be 2.01 and which is significant at 0.05 level. So as I told you that it in table 1 it's observed that it has a correlation of 0.27, 2.27, which is significant at 0.01 level, which concludes both alexithymia and internet addiction are interrelated, which are increase in problematic internet use leads to alexithymia characteristics. Another research shows that internet has become a very safe place of relaxation in which helps in escaping from anxiety and reality, and later works as a defense mechanism to deal with unpleasant emotions, confusion, and life difficulties, which leads to alexithymia. This was Keenka et al. 2014. And for the T table, the table 2 revealed that there was a significant difference in the level of alexithymia. However, it could be concluded that male scored higher than female. So the normative male alexithymia hypothesis also states that there is an emotional restriction in men which prone men towards repressing their fears, caring, love, vulnerable emotion, and lead them to distress, and they become underdeveloped in emotional expression. Therefore, men exhibit higher level of alexithymia than women. This was by Levin, 2009. So in summarization, I can conclude my results as the result concluded that there was a significant positive correlation between alexithymia and internet addiction among young adults. Also, it was seen that alexithymia was more significantly prevalent in males than female young adults. The results of the research has implication for young adults, and the research would help in investigating the increasing level and predisposing level of internet addiction among young adults. It would also help them understand both pros and cons of internet and give insight to find other ways to express and communicate their emotions. There are different limitations also in my research. First, the data is solely based on the young adults, and other researches can be done on the different age groups. Second, the questionnaire used was self-report measures, and social desirability in the response can also cause the result. Third, the data sample was less, so more data sample size can predict better results. So these are the references, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Akshita. Now, I would like all the evaluators, if they have any questions to ask from Akshita, they can proceed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Akshita ji, well presentation. Akshita ji, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are.
It's a good topic you have taken. And I introduce Akshita from MIT. How you pronounce that one? AIPS?
It is IPS, Amity Institute of Psychology and Behavioral Sciences.
So when you said this IPS, a layman cannot understand what do you mean by
Yes,
IPS.
sir. Sure, sir.
So you should say the complete, number one, and you're taking the topic internet addiction, alexithymia, and internet addiction.
Yes, sir.
And you describe the various features of internet.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So is it definite that I'm addicted on one particular game through internet?
Yes, sir. So it surely can happen, and especially the gaming disorder, which has a comorbidity with internet addiction, is actually made for it.
So particularly if my question is,
yes, sir.
If I'm addicted to one game, if you're considering internet addiction, internet having a multiple features.
Yes, sir.
I'm not addicted to all,
but
addicted to only one game. So how we can generalize internet is maybe a wireless or maybe through wire particularly.
Sure, sir.
Right? Multiple features through internet we people are having, multiple. Pornography, gaming, and many things.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I'm just addicted to one component, one feature of internet. So how we can generalize being internet addicted?
Sure, sir. I'll just answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as I told in the internet addiction wale characteristics mein hi, that if the game you are playing is exceeding the time limit, there is a stipulated time limit also, which is coming in the next DSM. And for that, if it is actually disrupting your life cycle, अगर वो आपकी लाइफ साइकिल को किसी भी तरीके से हानि पहुंचा रही है, तो वो इंटरनेट एडिक्शन की तरफ जाता है. अगर आपके जो सोशल कनेक्शंस अच्छे नहीं हो रहे हैं, आपके जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आ रहे हैं आपके रिलेशनशिप्स में, आपके वर्क एनवायरनमेंट में, आप अपने स्कूल को लैग कर रहे हो, अपना काम नहीं कर रहे हो तो आपको देना, और आप फिर वो गेम खेल रहे हो, और जो मेजर एक्टिविटीज हैं जो अगर आप वो नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो और आप उसकी चाहे वो एक गेम हो, चाहे वो पूरा दिन स्क्रॉलिंग हो, चाहे वो कुछ भी हो. आजकल सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंटरनेट पे स्क्रॉलिंग भी चलती है कि मैं पूरे दिन इंस्टाग्राम खोल के बस स्क्रॉल कर लूं, तो वो भी एक काइंड ऑफ एडिक्शन है, बिकॉज यू आर लैगिंग इन योर डे टू डे लाइफ वर्क. जो आपको काम कर रहे हो आप, वो आपका लैग कर रहा है, और उस वजह से आपको जो करना चाहिए था वो आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो, और वो आपको आगे जाके डिस्टर्ब करता है आपकी स्लीप पैटर्न में, आपके ईटिंग पैटर्न्स में. आपने कितने ऐसे न्यूज़पेपर आर्टिकल जैसे देखे होंगे जहां पर ये लिखा होता है कि बच्चे ने खाना छोड़ दिया, एक गेमिंग की वजह से बच्चे ने खाना छोड़ दिया था और बात करनी छोड़ दी. तो ये सारे कुछ फैक्टर्स हैं which lead to which are comprised of internet addiction.
अब एक पबजी गेम चला था ना.
Yes, sir.
So उस पबजी पे एडिक्टेड थे ना. People are calling the PUBG addiction. Why not they call it internet addiction? That is my question number one. You said कि हमारी डेली लाइफ हैम्पर होता, डेली लाइफ डिस्टर्ब होता. That is a routine symptomatology and diagnosis of internet addiction or every abnormal behavior. This is routine diagnosis. And in addition to that, I am telling you, you described the diagnosis of young 1998 characteristics according to diagnostic characteristics. Why not we describe the DSM characteristics?
So because अभी DSM आया नहीं है, and DSM is thinking to get internet addiction as in their next edition.
In the next edition. So there is no internet addiction in DSM? What is
no,
that?
Sir, अभी तो नहीं. अभी तो सिर्फ सर अभी इसको as वो कंसिडर कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
गेमिंग डिसऑर्डर एंड गैम्बलिंग डिसऑर्डर आ चुका है इन रिलेटेड टू दिस. सो जो पबजी एडिक्शन आता है वो गेमिंग डिसऑर्डर के अंदर आता है.
हाँ, दैट्स व्हाई मैं कह रहा हूँ इंटरनेट को वी कैन नॉट जनरलाइज द कंप्लीट इंटरनेट इज एडिक्शन. दिस इज माय क्वेश्चन. पर्टिकुलर फीचर इज एडिक्टेड, नॉट द कंप्लीट इंटरनेट इज एडिक्टेड. नेक्स्ट माय क्वेश्चन इज, आपने का फीलिंग ऑफ बीइंग जज्ड, alexithymic people feeling of being judged, how it is different from the social phobia then, being judged?
Sir, it has two different feelings. Social phobia and alexithymia different feelings, because alexithymia जिसको जो फेस करता है उसको अपने जो इमोशंस है वो समझ नहीं आएगा, कि उसको समझ नहीं आएगा कि वो क्या फील कर रहा है, और उसको एक्सप्रेस करना नहीं आएगा. बट जो सोशल फोबिया होगा, जो स्पेशली द सोशल इंटरैक्शनल एंजाइटी, तो जब इंटरैक्शन में आते हैं तो वो उस चीज को एक्सप्रेस कर पाते हैं कम से कम. सो दिस इज द मेजर डिफरेंस.
I let you know basically, when you people are being judged, I don't know how much time we people are getting to ask the question. I don't know. I should not limit the cross the limit even. Just I let you know one thing only. Basically, when you feel I am being judged, when we have a negative evaluation, the people are judging, so it is automatically we have some insecurity, we have some problem of insecure feeling at that time, and we try to fight and flight. Anyway, so आपने जो correlation निकाला, hypothesis बनाया, Dr. Amer, can I ask something more about this correlation part, Dr. Amer ji?
Sure. अच्छा, sorry.
Dr. Amer? Dr. Amer, am I audible? Anyway.
I think sir he is not present.
Okay. सैंपल आपने 40 का ले लिया.
50 sir, 50 males and 50 females.
क्या आपका क्राइटेरिया क्या था? 40 scores etc. above than the 40 scores on what?
सर किम्बर्ली यंग का जो हमारा इंटरनेट एडिक्शन टेस्ट है उसमें 40 अबव दे कंसिडर इंटरनेट एडिक्ट, माइल्ड इंटरनेट एडिक्ट, बट यस दे आर इन समवेयर इंटरनेट एडिक्ट। तो इसलिए मैंने 40 अबव का क्राइटेरिया लिया ताकि जो लोग उससे अंडर फॉल करते हैं वो उस मेरे सैंपल के साइज में ना रहे।
तो आपने एवरेज क्राइटेरिया, यू टुक द एवरेज क्राइटेरिया।
यस,
जो आदमी सीवियरली एडिक्टेड है उनका आपने कैटेगराइज नहीं किया अलग अलग, सीवियरली एडिक्टेड।
ओके ओके,
तो यू लेफ्ट दैट ऑप्शन।
यस सर, वो आगे रिसर्चेस और होंगे तो श्योर सर।
नहीं, आपने वो छोड़ दिया है। उसके बाद कोरिलेशन आपने निकाला इसमें, टी का आपने टेबल नहीं दिखाया अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन में, कोरिलेशन का टेबल दिखाया।
नहीं सर, मैंने दोनों टेबल्स दिखाए हैं। आई विल जस्ट शो।
टाइटल में तो कहीं नहीं लिखा कि आप टी कोरिलेशन निकालेंगे, हाइपोथेसिस भी नहीं बनाया आपने कोरिलेशन के हिसाब से।
सर आई विल जस्ट शो। So these are wait. So this is for the correlation hypothesis and this is for the T hypothesis.
A relationship between luxithymia and internet addiction. Okay. T का टेबल कहाँ है आपका?
Sir T का टेबल ये रहा, mean ST table and T values.
Okay.
Table 2.
Dr. Amer is there. I think he is there, very much there. Dr. Amer. Dr. Amer. Dr. Amer. No.
No, sir. So any more questions
No,
from
please.
Dr. Ram, sir, or any other guest speaker?
Yeah, anyone can ask.
Can I ask something?
Can I?
Yes, sure.
I just would like to know, Ms. Akshita, in your presentation, you have already said everything and each and everything. First of all, I would like to appreciate for your presentation. I just want to know that as you have already shown the data of correlation and analysis, I just want to know that which statistical analysis method you have used.
I have used T as T test and correlation.
Okay. So actually that was not mentioned in your presentation. That's why I was asking. So it was student T test, right?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you. Can I ask something?
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Akshita, it's a very good presentation. My question is that about your reading actually before your presentation. Have you read any book related internet addiction or mobile phone addiction?
Sir, I have not read any book. I have read major journals and the reviews and the researches, not the book.
Actually, first book, my first book in the year of 2017 on mobile phone, an angel or devil.
Wow, sir.
Okay, that is the first book in the world for mobile phone addiction.
Okay,
so maybe
sir.
You read.
Sure, sir. I'll surely
maybe
go through
it's
it.
helpful to you.
Sure, sir. Bilkul, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
So now